connection is stable enough. Hi everyone, my name is Varshita, and on stage I go as Hoyana, that's my artist name. I'm a singer-songwriter from Bangalore. Well, right now I'm on the road. I'm just traveling and seeing where life takes me. I'm in Goa right now, moving from hotel to hotel. So I apologize for the sound and all that stuff. But I'm really excited to be here because I haven't done something like this, and like it's really crazy. It's really exciting because I just graduated from college myself recently, and it's awesome to be playing at a fest. Um, I'm a singer-songwriter. I write a lot of original music, mostly about my feelings because I think they're the easiest to write about. And I have a few songs out, three of them. You can check them out whenever you have the time. I'm going to be playing you a small set today with my ukulele. And the first song I'm going to play is the first single I ever released. The song is called Stay. I hope you enjoy it. Stars in the sky and the moon on display, and it's bright and it's colorful a day, and you're on my mind and you were yesterday, and it seems like you're here to stay. And I just want to stay. And I don't want you to go away. Don't go away. I can see you from afar, smoke and roll cigarettes in your car. Do you want to take a walk down the lake in the park where we kissed for the first time in March? And I just want to be. Just you and me. Stars in the sky and the moon on display, and it's bright and it's colorful day. Thank you. That was called Stay. That was the first song I ever released as an independent artist. And writing music, original music, is actually a really stressful job. It's really difficult to put yourself out there and be vulnerable. And, especially when you're someone like me, who is very emotional and is very honest about her emotions. It can be kind of scary, having the whole world understand exactly what's going on in your head. So this next song that I'm going to sing is actually a song that's coming out soon. I have never played it live. You guys are like one of the first few to listen to it. This song started off as a small project during lockdown, when things were really hectic, especially for musicians. We lost our jobs essentially amongst many other people. And, it was a really rough hit on the entertainment industry. And I had some songs I had written in college that I didn't finish, So I thought during lockdown, I wanted to finish some projects. And that was my challenge, to go back and edit. So this song is called Nothing Wrong in Not Being Okay, which is exactly what it's about. It's about not just anxiety, because anxiety can look different in so many ways. We have high functioning anxiety as well. And I think that someone who deals with anxiety, this song is something that means a lot to me, and I hope that you guys will relate to it. I have holes in my face to make up for the holes in my head. I have color in my head, so you won't notice it when I go red. I have problems, and so does he, and so do they, and that's okay. I write songs in a book when I find it hard to speak. I'll buy a cigarette, though I should probably buy a meal. And I crawl into my bed while my thoughts lead me astray. We deal with things in our own ways, and I fall down, won't even get up right wrong. At every moment of my day, nothing wrong in not being okay. There's nothing wrong in not being okay. I have pain in my heart, many things I can't forget. Now I'm left with a lot of things that I seem to regret. I have problems, and so does he, and so do they, and that's okay. I am scared of the dark, and I hate to be alone. I wish I had a love, someone that I could call my own. It's not always black or white, and I usually feel gray. Nothing wrong in not being okay, 'cause I fall down, won't hope the feeling will fade. I'm not strong at every moment of my day. Nothing wrong in not being okay. There's nothing wrong in not being okay. Thank you. That was called Nothing Wrong in Not Being Okay. And I have like goosebumps right now playing it. It's really odd to do this. Well, somewhat live, but it's a different experience. When I'm actually on stage and I get to see you guys, and I'm telling you, like I have like full goosebumps and like everything cramping everywhere. Oh my gosh, the nerves. But yeah, the song is just about that, just to accept that and to just make peace with it, because you can't fake it. You just can't fake it. And as a performer, you really can't fake it. I think I just want whoever's here right now to understand that, like, we're growing so much as a society in the mental health, like, area in general. And I think a lot of us have good friends and resources around us, and that if you are struggling, you should really reach out, because life is worth living, and it's awesome if you find what you're passionate about. Okay, so this next song is called Mariana. So we all know the Mariana Trench. It's a part of the ocean that we haven't really discovered. It's so much that we don't know. And I kind of use this as a metaphor to write this song about someone that I felt like I couldn't figure out and I couldn't reach. So this is like a cheesy love song. This is called Mariana. This is also unreleased. You know that I can't swim. You know I'm scared of the water, but I'm all gonna fish in the sea. You swim the farthest away. And I follow you to the ocean floor. But you should know that I can't breathe no more. And it might just be up to you to take me back to shore. So will you step out of the dark? Will you let me see you, darling? Will you maybe risk it all? Or will you miss me when I'm gone? Will you wait for me to come? Is this a game? Is this just fun? 'Cause I will drown on my way to you. I will drown on my way to you, my Mariana. You know I'll take my time. My fins are only just growing. I think it's quite sublime that I have the heart to just keep on going. And I follow you to the ocean floor. But you should know that I can't breathe no more. And it might just be up to you to take me back to shore. So will you step out of the dark? Will you let me see you, darling? Or will you maybe risk it all? Or will you miss me when I'm gone? Will you wait for me to come? Is this a game? Is this just fun? 'Cause I will drown on my way to you. I will drown on my way to you, my Mariana. Thank you. That song is Mariana. Personally, it's my favorite. I'm not gonna lie, because I just think it's really catchy. um, I'm not too sure how much time I have left, but I do have one more song before I think interact with you guys a little bit. I'm still audible and everything's still good, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Because I can see. Okay,
Yes,
great.
ma'am.
I can see a few faces, and it's really helpful because it doesn't feel like I'm just singing to a computer screen. So thank you for that. This whole experience so far has been wonderful. Um, the organizing of this event has been impeccable. I'm really, really impressed. Thank you guys for having me. And this next song is the latest song, actually, the one that I've written most recently. I went through a proper creative block where I really couldn't write anything for a while, and it was really difficult because this was right after lockdown. In lockdown, I went through a period where I was like super productive because suddenly everyone in the internet was productive, right? It was like suddenly lockdown meant all of us had to like be our best versions and prove to the world that, we can work hard and we don't need people. But I think that's completely untrue because lockdown was difficult for a lot of us. More so for me because I started on that creative streak and then, it just disappeared. One day I was just like, damn, it's actually hard enough to just wake up and eat on time and, like do things while you're in the house. Because, if you have anxiety and if you have depression and if you're alone and isolated, it's very easy to not have a routine and just kind of self to time. So it was hard for me in the beginning. And then finally, end of 2020, I got to come to Goa, which changed my life. So I think a change of setting really helps people, really helped me. And I finally wrote this song in Goa. And I haven't named it yet, but it's also one of my favorites. So maybe you guys can help me name it after this. Yeah, awesome. speak, but he won't let me. I've held on to this silence too long. I know that he likes to test me, and I always get my answers wrong. And he goes, and he goes, and he leaves me alone. But he always comes back home. And he goes, and he goes, and he leaves me on my own. But he always comes back home. I try to hide, but then he finds me. I have no choice but to return. Sometimes I think that he might like me, but he just likes to see me burn. And he goes, and he goes, and he leaves me alone. But he always comes back home. And he goes, and he goes, and he leaves me on my own. But he always comes back home. Ba-ba-dee-bum, ba-ba-dee-bum, ga-ba-doo-ba-dee. Na-ba-wee-ba-doo-ba-wee-ba-doo-bum-ba-ba-dee. Ba-da-wee-ba-ba-wee-bum-ba-yum. Ska-ba-ba-wee-ba-ba-wee-dee. Dum-doo-ba-wee-ba-dee-dee. And he goes, and he goes, and he leaves me alone. But he always comes back home. And he goes, and he goes, and he leaves me on my own. And he always comes back home. Thank you. Haven't named that one yet, but yeah, I think that's my set for today. So you guys can unmute yourself.